Hey folks, there is this bookstore in Jet Street which I've heard a couple of times on Instagram or this and that called what is that? Blossom Bookstore in Jet Street. So I wanted to have a visit, and today is Sunday evening. I have a bike thanks to my friend. He kept his bike with me when he's traveling to his hometown in Tamil Nadu. So the bike is with me right now, and I'm having a tour to the Church Street to visit that Blossom bookstore today. Before that, I'll have a short coffee break near to my room, and then I'll continue my travel to the Church Street. So let's see how it goes. Hold on. If you have a question, why bookstore visit on a Sunday evening? I personally like to read books, and whenever I see a bunch of books or a bookstore nearby, my attention generally goes to that books and want to grab a couple of books to read them, mostly non-fiction, of course. And I heard many things about this Blossom bookstore, one of the oldest and biggest bookstores in Bangalore, which have vast range of collections of books, second and first and everything. So I wanted to have a visit on a Sunday evening, and since it's located in Church Street, you know how Church Street looks like in a Sunday evening or a night. If you don't know, come to Bangalore. Or maybe I can show you bits and pieces of how Church Street looks like on a Sunday night in this vlog. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we have reached the destination. This is the bike that I came in and I just parked in. The good thing about this store, what I found is there's a decent parking space, and this is the way to go to the bookstore. The bookstore is in third floor. We have this elevator from here, and this is how the entry gate or the entrance of the bookstore looks like. Let's go inside. The first thing that hits you when you step inside is just how massive this place is. It's not your usual bookstore with a couple of shelves and a reading corner. Blossom bookstore is stacked with books literally everywhere. I mean, you'll find novels piled up in every corner, rare editions tucked into shelves and tables filled with both brand new and pre-owned books. It has this wonderful, slightly chaotic charm. Looks like the books grow here on their own. One of the things that I love about Blossom Bookstore is the sheer variety, whether you are into fiction, non-fiction, biographies, travel, philosophy, whatever. Every niche topics like cinema studies and architecture, they've got it. If you're a student hunting for textbooks, you'll probably find those too. And if you're the type who goes hunting for second-hand gems with those old book smells and yellow pages, oh my god, this is the place. And let's talk about the classics for a moment. You'll see entire collections of Indian authors, world literature, poetry, children's books, basically something for every reader personality. I even spotted some comic books, graphic novels for all the manga Marvel fans out there. You can literally lose yourself here for hours. This is my personal experience, just walking up and down the isolays and tables. Honestly, coming to Blossom feels like going to a store and more like an adventure or a treasure hunt kind of stuff. Another cool thing about this place is the pricing. A lot of pre-owned books come at really good discounts, and you can walk out with whole pile without burning a hole in your pocket. It always feels like you're getting way more than what you pay for. And the best part, the staff here are literally helpful. If you have something specific in your mind that you're searching for, just throw the name at them, and 9 out of 10 times they'll find it buried in some corner. It's kind of like magic. Now, besides just being a bookstore, Blossom has this vibe that makes it perfect for hanging out also. You'll see people curled up in corners, flipping through pages, or just browsing casually without any rush. Nobody disturbs you. It almost feels like you're in a quiet little universe built entirely of stories and books and stuff. And the store sort of invites you to slow down, calm down, pause, just enjoy being surrounded by the books. What I personally love is the sense of nostalgia it gives. I visited plenty of modern, polished, the good-looking bookshops, but Blossom has that old-school character. The wooden shelves, the stacks almost touching the ceiling, the feeling that you always find something unexpected. So yeah, if you are ever on Set Street, this is one stop you really should not miss, whether you are a serious reader or a collector, or just someone who wants to spend an afternoon surrounded by stories and books, this Blossom bookstore won't disappoint you. For me, it wasn't just about buying a book or going to a bookstore, it was about experiencing the place, the smell of the old pages, the books, the quiet corners, and the joy of finding a title you don't even know you needed. That was a really nice experience. I spent around 1 hour of time inside the bookstore, walking in between all kinds of bookshelves it offered, picking whatever the book that interests me and reading it for a while, and then moving on to another shelf and reading it, spending for some time there, and it was a very nice experience. The interesting part in this bookstore is it's not just for the vast collection of books. You will also find different types of bags and that what is that? Bookmarks of different styles and sizes, magnetic and all that stuff, starting from 80 rupees to 400, 500 rupees. I actually wanted to pick at least one book for me just because I've been there for the first time. It's like a memory, but after looking all the kinds of books there and spending much time with my top favorite books, it felt so overwhelming, so confusing for me to pick at least one or two books for me to buy from there. So I haven't bought anything for myself. And of course, after my visit to that bookstore, while coming back from that place to my room, it was around 16 kilometers. I've enjoyed my solo bike ride in the streets of MG Road, the Church Street. Overall, a Sunday evening well spent. This is my visit to the Blossom Bookstore in MG Road. If you like this vlog, give it a like and encourage me. If you want to say something, say it in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to Coffee Chat. See you in my next video. Bye bye now.